friend Steve Palumbo, who was a fabulous Dean Martin tribute artist, will be performing on Thursday, November 29th, here at the Triad in New York City. If you're in the New York City listening area, if you plan to be in the New York City listening area, come to the Triad. And on Thursday, November 29th, here's Steve Palumbo and great Dean Martin tunes. And of course, I'll be in the audience, and you can say hello. But we continue with artist number 3 from California, Bonnie Bowden. If you're familiar with my programs, you've heard Bonnie in the past. If you're not familiar with Bonnie, well, once again, she's from California. She was a part of Sergio Mendes in Brazil '88, and she had a stellar career as a solo artist herself. And I'd like to share some tracks from her Great American Songbook CD. The first track from Bonnie Bowden, I Hadn't Anyone to You.
Someone in the wide world just made for me. Now I see I had to save my love till you. I never gave my love till you. And through my lonely heart demanding it, Cupid took a hand in it. I hadn't anyone till you. Save my love for you. I never gave my love till you. And now my lonely heart's demanding it. Cupid took a hand in it. I hadn't anyone.
All the way from Southern California, we're listening to Bonnie Bowden, my third featured artist this afternoon, and I Hadn't Anyone Till You. Next track from Bonnie, one of those hidden gems, one of those great tunes that you don't hear often, but a fabulous tune. This is entitled Yesterdays. great tune, and I call it a hidden gem, one of those great tunes that you don't hear that often. Yesterday, as performed by Bowden. Next track from Bonnie is a tune written here by the late great George Shearing, and it's about a legendary nightclub here in New York City that's been around since probably about 1947, and that legendary venue is entitled Birdland. And this is Bonnie Bowden's rendition of Lullaby of Birdland.
Birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves bill and coo when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry on my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of Birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky up above. All because we're in love. Kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky up above. All because we're in love.
Bonnie Bowden performing Lullaby of Birdland. A shout out to Mike Williamson listening in from Rockford, Illinois this afternoon. And once again, speaking about Birdland, don't forget the fabulous Jive Aces, who I played earlier, will be at Birdland. They have residency there from December 3rd to December 7th, right here in the heart of New York City. So once again, if you're in the New York City listening area, if you plan to be in the New York City listening area, stop by Birdland and check out the Jive Aces and let's meet and greet. I'll be in the audience. We continue with Bonnie Bowden, my third featured artist. This is entitled Can't Get Out of This Mood.
Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing. The thrill should have been all gone by today, in the usual way. But it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool I was to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it, I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come.
Can't Get Out of This Mood, as performed by Bonnie Bowden. And let me give a shout out to John Christopher from the Neon Beat radio station, listening in here all the way from the great state of Missouri this afternoon. Next track from Bonnie, this is entitled Deed I Do.
Do I want you? Oh my, do I, honey? Deed I do. Do I need you? Oh my, do I, honey? Deed I do. I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging around you. Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey? Indeed I do.
All right, all the way from Southern California, my third featured artist, Bonnie Bowden, taking some selected tracks from the Great American Songbook CD that was entitled D.I. Do. And a shout out to Chris and Denise Wood listening in from the great state of Maryland this afternoon. And we continue with Bonnie Bowden. This is entitled Moonglow.
It must have been moonglow, way up in the blue. It must have been moonglow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. And I started praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moonglow way up in the blue,
Moonglow, as performed by Bonnie Bowden. And let me give a shout out to Rob Morin and his wife Paula, listening in from Montreal, Canada. Rob has the Lounge Sound radio station in Montreal. And when I go off the air at 7 o'clock, if you want to have some music to drink by, tune into Rob's program, The Lounge Sound. And we continue with Bonnie Bowden. This is entitled When Your Lover Has Gone.
When you're alone, who cares for starlit skies? When you're alone, the magic moonlight dies at break of dawn. There is no sunrise when your lover has gone. What lonely the evening shadows bring. What lonely hours with memories lingering like faded flowers. Life can't mean anything when your lover has gone. At break of dawn, there is no sunrise when your lover has gone. What lonely hours the evening shadows bring. What lonely hours with memories lingering like faded flowers. Life can't mean anything when your lover has gone. What lonely hours the evening shadows bring. What lonely hours with memories lingering like faded flowers. Life can't mean anything when your lover, when your lover, when your lover has gone.
When Your Lover Has Gone. A shout out to Christina, Peggy, and Little Sophie listening in from Dover Plains, New York this afternoon. And we come to the last and final track from Bonnie Bowden, who was my third featured artist this afternoon. This is entitled Just Friends.
Just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been and not to kiss again seems like pretending it isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, but one broken heart. We loved, we laughed, we cried, and suddenly love died. The story ends, and we're just friends. Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo-da. Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Shabba-dabba-dabba. Shabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba. You don't do oh. Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Oh, 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 oh. just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been and not to kiss again seems like pretending it isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, but one broken heart. We loved, we laughed, we cried, and suddenly love died. The story ends. I can't pretend. The story ends when we are just friends. And we're just friends with a wow.
Okay, that concludes my third featured artist, once again from Southern California. Bowden, Just Friends. A shout out to Patrick, Frank, and Assad listening in from their office building here in New York City this afternoon. And while Jade is getting our final featured artist ready, just a reminder once again, my good friend Michael Dutra on Black Friday, November 23rd, will be performing at the Club Bonafide here in New York City. If you're in the New York City listening area, if you plan to be in New York, check him out. My good friend Steve Palumbo, Dean Martin tribute artist extraordinaire, will be playing at the Tree Yard on November 29th, a Thursday. And the Jive Aces will be in town next month, December 3rd to December 7th at Birdland. I'll be at these venues, so if you in the New York City listening area, plan to be in New York City to check out these great shows, and of course, introduce yourself. I'll be in the audience. And Jade is getting